Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
Time now for a look latest in local sports. In sports, the girls basketball varsity team continues to shine as they win 2 more games over the weekend to improve to 13-0, currently ranked 4th in the state in the 5A rankings. Lady Jackets whipped up on Ware County in the first region game of the year Friday night, 63-19 the final. Taryn Ward had 31 points, 17 in the first quarter alone. A.J. Jefferson added 13. After the game, we talked with head coach Kayla Hobbs.
Kayla Hobbs, easy win over Ware County. They're 1-11 now. Blew them out, but that's good news for you. 1-0 region play. Taryn Ward again, 17 in the first quarter, 31 in the game. Just continues to have a great year.
Yeah, we had a good night by everyone tonight. Taryn came out hot, led us strong, and A.J. Jefferson, Zygai, and they came out defensively, put pressure on the ball. Better night from Justice Robinson. She's kind of struggled the past few games. She came out, did well defensively, got a couple of rebounds, and helped us get the win.
Holidays, I just wondered how the schedule, did they get some time off, or did you practice over the holidays with the region schedule coming up?
So we played in our tournament and finished that, and then we gave them through Christmas, and then we came back after that. But we were worried a little bit about them getting in shape right here at the end and making sure they were ready for Ware County, but looked to me like they were ready for them.
Yeah, Ware is really down this year. What's the region look like? I know Statesboro, is that the key opponent so far?
Yeah, so South Effingham has done well. They've beat some teams that are pretty good. So if tonight was really, any night anything can happen, but I look for it to be, us and Statesboro in the end. South Effingham is pretty competitive. They always can shoot. They're very aggressive, and I went and watched them play early on in the season, and they actually had a good lineup. They probably 5-on-5, or they're just overall good. I guess it's going to depend on what night we get them and how well we play. I think that if we play our best against other people's best, we got a shot at it in the end.
Well, you had the Christmas tournament here, but the whole month of December was on the road, so how was it nice to be at home here at the Benny Ratliff Arena with a nice crowd on hand?
Yeah, great to be home. Like you said, we probably had 5 or 6 right there at the end. The schedule worked out where we were away, so the girls are happy to be back in our home gym. We're happy to be back, and we'll be back tomorrow night against Long County at 5 o'clock, and our JV girls will start at 2. And it'll be all 4 games, JV girls, JV boys, and then us at 5, and then our varsity boys will finish up after that.
Okay, Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
And the girls were home on Saturday night taking on Long County. Girls win that game as well, 53-35. Taryn Ward had 22 in that game, A.J. Jefferson 17. Teams taking a road trip Tuesday to take on Statesboro, which will be a good game. Statesboro also ranked in the top 10 in 5A girls basketball. And that game is 6 p.m. tomorrow in Statesboro. They'll be back home Friday to play South Effingham. Our Wayne County boys split over the weekend. They defeat Ware County in the region game by 6, but lost to Long County Saturday 48-44. We talked with Coach Ray after the win on Friday night.
Here, Coach Ray, after a 40-36 hard-fought win against Ware County, kind of a sloppy game on both sides. A lot of missed shots, a lot of turnovers.
Yes, sir. We knew coming in that they're a scrappy team. They play hard, and they was gone. We just was hoping that this wasn't a game that they come out, because they have played some good competition, and they was well prepared for tonight. So they always come in and play hard. So I'm glad to go out with a win.
That's good to start this region 1-0. Your thoughts on the overall region?
It's very tough this year. New Hampstead is very, very good this year. They jumped out 11-3. Statesboro is very, very good. They have won the last 9 games in a row. So we're looking forward to the region. So that's the reason why we go out during Christmas break and play really good competition to get us prepared for these type of games in the region.
How good is it to be home? I say you've been on the road all December.
We have been road warriors. I tell you, we've been playing away probably about 6-7 games. So it was very good for our fans to come out with the support. We had some good support from the fans. I want to thank God for that as well. And just thank you for the guys coming out and showing out tonight.
Congrats.
Thank you, sir.
And again, those comes Coach Ray after the Friday night win over Ware. Again, lost Saturday at home to Long County. Boys in action Tuesday in Statesboro. Friday at home against South Effingham. 4 NFL football games over the weekend in what was called Wild Card Weekend. All 4 games here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. 3 of the 4 road teams won, beginning with the Texans beating Buffalo, coming back from a 16-0 deficit to win in overtime 22-19. Saturday night, the Patriots lost at home to Tennessee Titans 20-13. Sunday, the Vikings in overtime beat the Saints in New Orleans 26-20, and Seattle Seahawks beat the Eagles in Philadelphia 17-9. All the games heard again here on Big Dog Country, FM 105.5. 4 more games set for this weekend here on Westwood One. On Saturday at 4:30, it'll begin with the Vikings at the San Francisco 49ers. Saturday night at 8:15, the Titans at the Baltimore Ravens. Sunday at 3 p.m., the Texans at the Chiefs. And then Sunday night, it'll be the Seahawks and the Packers at 7 p.m. Next weekend, championship weekend, to see who advanced to this year's Super Bowl to be played in Miami. Other NFL news of the weekend: Cowboys made it official over the weekend. Jason Garrett out as Cowboys head coach. Search is on for their new head coach. Florida's head coach Dan Mullen on the list of candidates as he coached Dak Prescott at Mississippi State. Another name to watch, though, is Saints coach Sean Payton. He and owner Jerry Jones have a great relationship, and Jones would like to see Sean Payton coach the Cowboys, but currently under contract with New Orleans. We've already interviewed former NFL coaches Marvin Lewis and Mike McCarthy. Lewis at Cincinnati, formerly McCarthy with Green Bay, formerly. Should be an interesting story. 4 teams searching for a new head coach. 3 of the 4 teams in the NFC East, the Cowboys, Redskins, and Giants, all searching for new NFL coaches. The 4th team, the Carolina Panthers. New England's offense coordinator Josh McDaniel expected to get one of those 4 jobs, and he could take unrestricted free agent quarterback Tom Brady with him. Brady's a free agent, free to play anywhere he wants to next season. After Saturday's loss, he says retirement is not likely. He says he intends to play. The question is where. Most bet he'll come back with New England, but many others believe the dynasty is over and Brady could actually suit up for a different team in the year 2020. Finally, in sports, we're just a week away from the national championship game in college football between LSU and Clemson. 2 of the best quarterbacks in the country battle. Heisman winner Joe Burrow of LSU and Trevor Lawrence of the Clemson Tigers. No doubt about it, next week a Tiger will win. The question is which one, LSU or Clemson. The game in New Orleans at the Superdome. The build-up underway. The game a week from today should be a great one next Monday night. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day at this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce will host its annual Eggs and Issues Breakfast Wednesday, January 8, 7:30 a.m., presented by AT&T. Featured speakers State Senator Blake Tillery, State Representative Bill Werkheiser, and Representative Stephen Meeks will discuss their priorities as they head to Atlanta for the 2020 legislative session. Get your tickets today. $25 members, $35 guests. Sponsorships are still available. Call the Chamber at 427-2028. That's 427-2028.
Prepare yourself for an evening of illusion with Mark the Magic Man. Kay Cagle Theater at Wayne County High School will host a thrilling